The welcome back to the Baikoen Club show here. So let me go through some of these trees while we have some time. So this is a ginkgo by Alex Moran. Nina Regal Chinese elm with a hut stone on the left. The hut stone's kind of cool, nice texture. This is a court bark elm from Mary Morrissey. Nice little accent. Go around the corner here first. Chinese elm by Dick Ryerson. Twisted pomegranate by Shirley Kwan. Here's a contorted quince by Steve Valentine. We got lucky; it's flowering, blooming at this time of year. It's a up-close picture of some of the flowers. Chinese elm from Frank Goya. I love the accent. I'm partial to accents lately. This is kind of interesting. Almost looks like a log. This is a Chinese elm from Larry Regal. Nice ramification. At least done on a Chinese elm, but that's some age on that bark too. You can tell it's an old tree just by its bark. Most Chinese elms have that flaky bark in it. You can see that right here. The flaky bark's coming off already, which is indication it's pretty old. Here's Ed Clark's Korean hornbeam. Nice, beautiful ramification on that tree. Chinese hackberry by Marge Blassingame. Ginkgo Chi-Chi. That means they form like little nubs on the on the bark or the tree itself. Very young, foresty composition here, but nonetheless, the ginkgos are pretty hard to put. And that's Chuji by Quince, denoted by the very small flowers and the very small leafage. You can see how small the leaves are. Look at that. A composition by Nina Regal. Again, it's a Sui Sekti. Very nice stone. If you look at the stone, it's like a mountaintop. Little snow on top. You see that? Twisted pomegranate by Alex Moran. Princess Persimmon from Takshimazu. Kind of interesting is the size of the Princess Persimmon. Most Princess Persimmons are really small. That's almost an inch and a half. But look at the quantity on that tree. Story from Takshimazu. He drove it all the way over here from his house without losing a single fruit. So this is an indication how well those things have been growing. Crepe Myrtle by Al Nelson. Another big tree. I'll come back for this composition in a minute. Looks like Chinese elm. No, don't worry about me.
Oh, sorry.
No, not at all. Kara Upston. Lovely composition there. Excuse me. I'll come down here. I'll come back down the middle in a minute. Chinese elm by Ken Tay. This is planted on top of stones. Almost looks like a giant root base, but that's really just stones there. I think it's kind of cool. It's a Japanese privet from Ted Matson. Ted is away this weekend, but he had a chance to drop out as one of his trees. Again, Japanese privets are mostly used in Southern Cal as a hedge material, but in this case, well ramified. Really cool accent there with a little. It's appropriate, very appropriate scale also. Ray Blasingham's American Elm. And the honor goes to Bob Pressler for his Cedar Elm in this composition. Very nice composition. Accent has a little pool stone in it. Looks like ferns. Very nice. Going back to Ray's Blasingham's American Elm. Was probably a collector tree at one point. Some hollows there. You can see from the hollow. Basically, it was cut, stopped basically, and regrown at that point. Talking to Ray, the wings of like these wings we call it, very common in some elm trees. I haven't seen it before, only on a winged elm before, so that's kind of new for me. Several umes. Oh, that's from Shirley Kwan and myself, of course. That's the other ume. Crepe Myrtle from Jamie Chavera. I like the stone. Stone's awesome. Really big composition from Shigmia, ball cypress. Not sure that was intentional, but it looks like it lost its apex through termite damage or just age. But I think it's kind of cool. It looks like it topped off a tree. Korean hornbeam by Marianne Yamaguchi. An old tree and old base. John Nelson's Korean hornbeam, another big tree. All right, this is the biggest tree that we have on show today, and we step up a couple of steps back. This is a liquid amber, an oriental liquid amber.
How old would you say that tree is? 50, 60 years old?
About 50 at least. At least 50.
See what it is.
I'm just giving an idea. Trunk size. I'm gonna put my hand by it. That's my hand. That's the trunk. We're talking big. Easily a 2-3 man tree. Here's another ginkgo forest. Again, ginkgos go very straight up vertically. Does not go horizontally very well. Don't trunk up what we think of. That's probably an old tree also. Winged elm by Michael Roberts. I'm sorry, let's go back to the ginkgo forest. It was from Jack Reynolds. Sorry, I mentioned the author on that one. Cut through the middle here. We got another Chinese elm by Ed Marvin. Probably his first showing. I love it. Encourage always new members always to show their trees. Nancy Sweet, Coheo Valley guest artist. Accent's kind of interesting. It's like honeycombs or wasp nest. It's kind of cool. Very, very winterish. Our own Joel Galgoul's pine bark maple. Why we call it pine bark, regular maple. Most maples have a very smooth bark. This one has a very articulated pine-like feature, or what we call rough bark, or Arakawa, if I'm correct. And then we have a cork elm and solanum from Steve Valentine. I really don't know what the second tree is. Let me take a closer look. I think that's the tree that Steve said the mother tree was, that's an air layer apparently. The mother tree was smooth bark, and it had the sport of a branch that was cork, and he air layered that. This is that tree that I don't recognize. Really cool if someone can mention what about it. It'd be great in the comments. We have a Shohin display. I think this is the only Shohin display on the show this time. Peter Mac. So there's a couple trees here. Of course, the ume, very beautiful. Nice flowering time. Princess Persimmon. I think this is a Korean hornbeam, if I'm correct. And then a crab apple. And I don't remember. I think this is a Boston ivy. And they're little turtles. Like, these are little turtles. If you look carefully, yeah, they're fighting over something, but that's cute. Little turtles. Lovely scaled. Back of the Tokonoma, very beautiful painting. Ume painting. Japanese maple by Jim Palin. Beautiful. Kathy Benson's almost like a turtleback cork bark elm. That lovely trunk. Very fine ramification. That takes some time to get that small and that fine. Got a Chinese hackberry by Elaine Kishitz. Shadow is almost perfect. Almost looks like 5 o'clock or dusk almost. And then last tree. It's mine. I'm at the very end here. It's Japanese quince, and it's just flowering. The sad part is I lost like 3 flowers on the transport in, but yeah. So that's our show for this year. If you didn't get a chance to stop by, say hi, this is for you guys. I'll show you a couple of the trees we have there. Take a picture of that ume. That's it. I'll see you guys later.
Pardon? It's a sage. Just gives us a little bit more height and something a little bit interesting. Grows in all my clients' yards. I was pruning the pine the other day.
And so